Your friend calls you in a panic. They need $500 to avoid getting evicted, or their car repair can't wait until payday, or they have an amazing business opportunity. You want to help because that's what good friends do, right? Wrong. Lending money to friends is one of the fastest ways to destroy relationships and damage your own financial security. Today, I'm explaining why you should never lend money to friends, no matter how desperate they seem. 1. The relationship death sentence. Remember the movie A Simple Favor, where Anna Kendrick's character gets manipulated by her friend? Money changes everything between friends. The moment you lend money, you become the creditor, they become the debtor, and your friendship becomes a business transaction. Studies show 70% of loans between friends are never fully repaid. When your friend doesn't pay back on time, you start keeping track of every coffee they buy, every dinner they have. Meanwhile, they start avoiding you out of guilt. It's like the talented Mr. Ripley. Tom becomes obsessed with tracking Dickie's every expense while living off his generosity. These power imbalances destroy authentic relationships. Have you ever lent money to a friend and regretted it? Share your story in the comments. 2. The psychology of financial desperation. When someone repeatedly asks friends for money, they're usually not facing a one-time emergency. They're displaying poor financial management patterns that your loan won't fix. Think about the characters in Friends. Monica's chef salary couldn't realistically afford that massive apartment, but the show never addressed the financial reality. Your friend asking for money often means they're living beyond their means, just like unrealistic TV characters. If someone managed money well, they'd have an emergency fund. The fact they're asking friends means they've exhausted traditional options. Your loan doesn't solve underlying problems. It enables continued poor decisions. 3. The business opportunity trap. Remember The Social Network? Eduardo invested in Mark's business idea, but their friendship was destroyed by money and business complications. Most small businesses fail, about 50% within 5 years, according to the Small Business Administration. If their business idea was viable, banks would fund it. Banks have entire departments for evaluating business plans. If professional lenders won't fund it, why should you? You're taking all the risk of a professional investor without due diligence or legal protections. When friends ask you to fund their dreams, think about how many movie plots involve business partnerships between friends going horribly wrong. What's your take on mixing business and friendship? Let me know in the comments. 4. Better ways to help. Instead of handing over cash, offer practical support. Help them create a budget, research assistance programs, or find side jobs. Like in The Pursuit of Happiness, Will Smith's character needed systemic solutions, not just temporary cash. You can provide non-monetary help, like cooking meals to reduce their expenses or giving rides to save transportation costs. These address root causes rather than symptoms and don't create awkward creditor-debtor dynamics. If you genuinely want to help, give a small amount as a one-time gift rather than a loan. Only give what you can afford to lose completely. 5. The saying no strategy. The hardest part is learning to say no without damaging relationships. Be honest about your policy. I've learned that lending money damages friendships, so I don't do it anymore. Offer alternative help. I can't lend money, but I'd be happy to help you brainstorm solutions. Suggest professional options like bank loans or credit unions. Think about Jerry Maguire. When Jerry needed money, he went to professional investors, not friends. There's a reason business and personal relationships are typically kept separate. Your real friends will respect boundaries. Anyone who pressures you or gets angry is showing how they really view your relationship. Do you think it's selfish to prioritize your financial security over helping friends? Share your thoughts below. 6. The long-term perspective. When you consistently lend money, you become known as the bailout person. This attracts more requests and creates cycles where generosity gets taken for granted. Remember Goodfellas? Henry's relationships became transactional once money entered the picture. Everyone had ulterior motives, and genuine friendship became impossible. By maintaining firm boundaries, you create healthier relationships. Friends learn to solve their own problems and don't see you as backup for poor decisions. 7. Conclusion. Lending money to friends is a lose-lose situation disguised as generosity. You risk your financial security while enabling someone else's poor money management, and you'll likely damage the friendship in the process. True friendship isn't about financial transactions, it's about mutual respect and support. Protect both your money and relationships by keeping these separate. What's your experience?
Have you successfully lent money to friends, or did it create problems? Do you think this advice is too harsh? Comment below and let's discuss. If you want more contrarian financial advice that could save your relationships and money, hit subscribe. Sometimes being a good friend means saying no.